A month ago on the channel, I ranked every single 21 Pilots song, album from album to album to album, and I even ranked all the albums. I even ranked all the singles as well as one-offs. And I thought I was ready to give you my top 15 favorite 21 Pilots songs of all time. However, I realized there is one thing that I'm completely forgetting, and that is the covers. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope we're having a good day today. Hope your day is going well and hope it continues to go well. So as I mentioned before, I ranked a lot of things, and everything that I've ranked so far will be down in the description box below. And now, believe it or not, I actually do have some qualifications for this cover, because there are a lot of 21 Pilots cover songs. They've covered songs live. Tyler's covered Build Me Up Buttercup as well as I'm Yours. However, to qualify for this, number one, Josh Dun has to be present. So Tyler's I'm Yours as well as Build Me Up Buttercup are disqualified because no Josh is present. Number two, they have to have some sort of studio quality sound. They can't just be live phone videos. So them covering the Beatles as well as Jump Around gets thrown into the bin as well. It is disqualified. Really good covers, however, they are disqualified. So with that being said, we have a total of 7. Yeah, that's 7. Total of 7 covers to rank. So let's get right into it. Hey, so it turns out I'm a massive liar and we actually have 8 covers. However, I already shot the intro and I like the intro, so this is my correction. We got 8 covers, so let's start off with number 8, and that is their cover of Get Lucky and Safe and Sound. I believe this is on a not an American talk show, but on a foreign talk show. It was Tyler, Josh, as well as some people from their road crew, including their tour manager, Tyler, on ukulele. No drums at all, but Josh is present, so it does qualify. And it's a cover. It's a cover. Tyler sounded great. The ukulele sounded great. However, the rest of the tour crew, their harmony was a little bit pitchy at times, but they're having fun. That's all that matters. And like, it was a good like transition between all the songs. Like, I liked how they went from Safe and Sound and to Get Lucky back into Safe and Sound. I really did like the transitions between the songs. However, it was mainly just them having a good time at a little radio show. So, of course, I'm not going to fault them for that. And so, but just the harmonies knock it down a little bit, but still really fun to listen to. And also get Josh singing, which is also awesome. At number 7, conveniently, is 7 acoustic covers. This is Tyler, this is Josh. You got Josh on cajon, you got Tyler singing and doing the ukulele thing, covering 7 songs. And yes, this qualifies because it is a studio quality thing. Josh is there, and they're covers. So all 7 acoustic covers get thrown together. It is a really nice medley, and the songs in this medley include No One, I'm Yours, All I Do Is Win, Don't Matter, Ignition, Self-Charm Life, and Ride With Me. It is super good. I absolutely love this. They're in a dark room. You got a lot of reverb on them. Maybe a little bit too much for my liking, but that's just me complaining about production issues. Again, small stuff I would tweak, but it's really good. Some of the transitions from me are a bit iffy. They're good transitions, don't get me wrong, but it's just me nitpicking at this point. But still, 7 acoustic covers are 7 great covers of 7 really good songs, and I really like it. At number 6 is the Campfire Medley they're doing at the Takeover Tour. Now, Justin, they're doing this at the concerts right now. What do you mean? How does this qualify? Well, they did it for the Sirius XM thing at Newport, and it got aired out. So it qualifies, because like there was a studio quality version of it, because the Newport show was played on Sirius XM. So little loophole in there, but honestly, this little medley of songs is unlike what 21 Pilots has done, because like you got a whole lot of things happening at once. You got people who aren't Tyler and Josh doing along with it. Home is where is when I'm with you. It's such a great thing. It's such a nice feel-good comeback medley to play in front of a live crowd, and I am so excited to go see it at the very end of this month. It just hit me. It's October, and I'm gonna go see him on the 30th in Columbus. So I'm very excited. But the Campfire Medley of songs, it's weird, it's different, but it's also really, really cool. And like I said, I just love the fact that they get the other members of the side band in here, like Skylar, like Dan, like Todd, like Dr. Blum. It's so good. So good. And now we are in the top 5, and now we are out of the medley of songs. Now we're going to focus on each individual cover. And now this one at number 5 is Mad World. Yes, they did a cover of Mad World by Tears for Fears. Most people know it from, the name of the artist is escaping me, but the person who covered it for the Danny Darko movies, they covered it, and 21 Pilots covered it, and it's a really good cover, and I love it so much. However, I knocks down points, and I can even rank this lower if I feel like the need to. But the reason why it's like number 5 for me saying it's a really great cover is that it's only half the song. It is not a full-length version. I think it is like, once say a minute 30, minute 50, and there's still like a little bit more of the song instrumental break in there, and it's just missing. It's just missing a little bit of something, but still really great cover none of the less. And there are better covers on the list, which is why this ranks at number 5, but it could be moved around without fail. Like, I can even switch this in the Campfire, but I think number 5 is a good placement for it because, yeah, it's good. At number 4 is Don't Look Back in Anger, originally by Oasis. Now, huge props to 21 Pilots. They did this at the Reading Festival in England, or as I like to say, the Reading Festival, just some poke their people in the sides, but the Reading Festival in England. And huge props to 21 Pilots because they made an Oasis song sound good. I do not like Oasis. I mean, they covered Wonderwall and just turned it into the hype, but they made Don't Look Back in Anger sound so good. And like, I love it so much. And then like, they covered it again, but with Post Malone. Now, if the Post Malone was like studio quality version of it, I think it would rank even higher, but, because I love Post Malone, but like, it's still a great cover none of the less. And like, just look it up if you have the chance, if you have the time to, because like, it's amazing, and just how the crowd gets into it as well. And like, just like I said, they made Oasis sound good, which makes me happy for not being a huge Oasis fan, but huge props there. At number 3 is maybe something you don't know about, and it is the very first 21 Pilots video on their YouTube channel, and that is a cover of Christina Perri's Jar of Hearts. And what makes this super interesting also is that it's the first video uploaded to the 21 Pilots YouTube channel, but also Josh Dun is in here, which I know breaks one of the qualifications. However, it is the original trio of 21 Pilots. It is Chris, it is Nick, it is Tyler, the people who were on self-titled. So yes, it breaks it. However, it also works because it's the original lineup of 21 Pilots, and it's super interesting. And like, the cover is amazing. Like, I used to listen to Jar of Hearts every day while I worked on my old part-time job, because it'd be one of the cycles I would play on loop every single day. But like, every time I go to this, I'm like, I always forget how great it is. Tyler uses this voice modifier auto-tune sort of thing, much like he uses in Aircatcher, like towards the bridge of the song. Not as like heavy as Tree's Regional at Best style, for example, just like the Aircatcher style, and it is amazing. Like, go seek out this cover. It is so good. Like I said, it is the very first thing on their YouTube channel. You can see it right there. So good, and like, makes it even interesting that Josh isn't there, which is kind of a reason why I love it more. It's just like this artifact of the pre-Josh times, and it's just wow. Coming in at number 2 is Can't Help But Falling in Love With You, originally by Elvis. This is an absolutely beautiful cover, and this is one of the first 21 Pilots songs I listened to. Like, my friends showed me a whole bunch of 21 Pilots songs, then they showed me this, and I fell in love. It was one of the reasons why I picked up ukulele. I had this lying around the house, but as soon as I heard Tyler play it on there, I knew that I just wanted to pick up the ukulele and just to learn how to play stuff on it, because it was just so magical. And now look where I am. You are formidable to me, 'cause you seem to know where you are. You get the point. But it is an absolutely beautiful cover. It is something that the Click holds dearly to their hearts. And people are hearing this live in 2021 again, because this is at a certain set list. If you go to this one show, I'm not going to spoil which one, but this is on one of them. It could be added to more, because who knows with this tour? It's so up in the air. And yes, I know Josh doesn't play on the song, but Josh is in the video. It was under the 21 Pilots banner, unlike No Fun Intended, unlike Build Me Up Buttercup, unlike I'm Yours. This was under the 21 Pilots banner. Studio quality. Josh does make an appearance in the video, and it's just so beautiful. Like, this one just pulls at my heartstrings in the right way to make me like so happy. Unlike number one. And number one, you might have guessed, and that is Cancer, originally by My Chemical Romance. Cancer is the only 21 Pilots song where I actively skip. This is the biggest skip for me, only because I don't want to cry. This song is the only song that I could put on. It will make me cry every single time without fail. If I ever need a good cry and like I don't want to cry but I know I need one, I'll put this song on, because I know every time I will just bawl my eyes out. Even just talking about it, I could feel like myself getting teary-eyed. But it is so beautiful, and like it's just such a great song. They do it so well. And yes, like I know people like the My Chemical Romance version better, which fair enough. I'm not a huge My Chemical Romance fan. I really don't. I respect My Chemical Romance, but I don't listen to them. But every single time I listen to the Cancer song, it just cuts like a knife. Like we talk about Can't Help Falling in Love with You, pulling like joy. This is pure depression and sadness, and it hurts. It really does hurt. It's so beautiful, and I love it so much. It has a special place in my heart, but I cannot listen to it, or else I will cry my eyes out. If it comes on the car, I'm done. Just skip. Unlock the phone if it's locked. Skip the song, because man, I can't express how much I love and also hate the song at the same time. I only hate it in the sense it makes me cry so much, but and there's nothing wrong with crying. But yeah, it's my favorite cover they do. Well, anyway, guys, there you have it. Those are my rankings of the songs that 21 Pilots have covered. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And there is only really one ranking to do after this, and that is to give you my top 10 and or 15 21 Pilot songs. What would you rather see, a top 10 or top 15? Because it's hard enough to, for 10, 15, it gives me a little bit of wiggle room, but for 10, that is really hard. And if you want to get really crazy, and some people have expressed interest in this, ranking every single 21 Pilot song, which would be a fun process. But DMA.org updates a thing on Twitter where they did like a rank thing of like the S tier, A, B, C, D, E, and F. Oh, no E. But I might do one of those in the future too, figure out how to look up a screen, just drag and drop things, because I think that would be really fun. But my guys, that was a lot of information, but let me know your rankings of the covers down in the comment section below, and I will see you all tomorrow night in a different room, but I'll still see you all tomorrow night. Goodbye, and more importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.